take free, or I'm sure this will merge together as the hip thing, is really the psychological side of the injury now. So leading up to having my hip replaced, I was into road racing, as I said earlier, and I liked endurance riding, so I spent 2 years where I was working part-time, and over the winter, on my long winter rides, so I was averaging, like over the endurance ride sections, 400 miles a week. So I spent a lot of time on my bike, and then because of the luxury of not doing a lot of work, I could go home, have something to eat, and I'd go to bed for 2 or 3 hours in the afternoon. So it's a perfect training regime, but basically all my time was taken up out training. So when all of a sudden, well, over the few months when eventually I had to admit defeat that I couldn't cycle anymore, my leg just wouldn't turn around on the bike, all of a sudden I was, what am I going to do? You know, I was used to having 7 days a week being really occupied. I mean, even in those days, a rest day, I'd go out and ride 50 miles. It's just, oh yeah, just do an easy ride today, just go out and do a gentle 50 miles. So, you know, my life all revolved around cycling, eating and sleeping basically. So having to go from that to all of a sudden, what do I do with myself all day? Depression, I wasn't clinically depressed, but I'd use the word depressed in as such as I really didn't know what I was going to do with myself. Eventually I did find another non-active hobby, photography, to take its place, and because I was always into technology, so the thing of that and enjoying the countryside helped give me something to do, and that got me over it. But you know, when I did finally get over cycling, I made the point then, right, that's it, I'm not going back into it. It takes up too much time, it takes up too much commitment, and now I've got over doing that, I'm not going to get back into it. I did, as I said earlier, I tried a mountain bike one day, and all of a sudden I got back into cycling and realised how much I enjoyed it, and you know, with the success of the operation, could keep doing it. But would I have a tip from all of that? I think it's from my experience that just because you might have to have a break, that in hindsight, whereas I gave up all exercise completely really and got pretty unfit, is that you can return to fitness. It might be a long time, and you know, maybe you need to find another interest, but in the meantime, if you are keen on your sport, don't give up on it completely, because modern surgery, etc., the chances you getting back to a good level are very good if you don't let yourself go too far. So I'd say, you know, find something that's going to keep you ticking over and keep you healthy and a good level of fitness. Do your physio religiously, and before you know it, you know, you'll be getting back in, building up into the sport again. It's all doable, especially with the help of sports injury community.